There is a kind of shock called cutting roads through mountains and building bridges over water. This is Huajiang Grand Canyon in Guizhou. From high above, the entire land looks as if it has been split open by a massive crack. Deep in the canyon, the river winds through the valley. On both sides, the cliffs are steep and the mountains rise almost vertically. And what Chinese engineers set out to do was to build the world's highest bridge above this natural barrier. The Huajiang Grand Canyon Bridge stands about 625 meters above the water below. What does that mean? It is like placing an expressway nearly 200 stories high in the sky. Standing on the bridge deck and looking down, the canyon, the river, and the mountains seem to shrink into a thin line. But what is truly shocking is not only its height, it is how Chinese engineers built this bridge step by step. Building a bridge in a canyon like this is never about solving just one technical challenge. Where there was no flat ground, engineers created work platforms on the edge of the cliffs. Where there was no access road, they carved construction roads along the mountainside. Equipment had to enter, materials had to be transported, workers had to operate. Every step felt like construction in the clouds. When the main towers began to rise, the truly difficult stage had only just begun. The massive main cables stretched across the canyon like two giant steel lifelines, firmly connecting the two mountains. Then, section by section, steel truss girders were lifted hundreds of meters into the air. Under the influence of strong winds, gravity, and temperature changes, each section had to be precisely aligned. Structures weighing hundreds of tons were suspended above the clouds. This was not just about lifting them up. Engineers had to control the swing, control the angle, control the margin of error, and make every connection land precisely in place. A deep valley that once seemed impossible to cross was slowly connected by steel and concrete. What makes this bridge truly advanced is not only that it is high, it is that it is built with precision, stability, and intelligence. The main cables, suspenders, towers, and deck, every key structure is monitored in real time. Humidity, temperature, stress, deformation. Every piece of data supports the bridge's long-term safety. This is no longer traditional bridge construction. This is turning bridge engineering into a precise, intelligent system. The Huajiang Grand Canyon Bridge has a main span of 1,420 meters and a bridge deck height of about 625 meters. One represents the limit of span, the other represents the limit of height. That is why it is called a super project that is world-class, both horizontally and vertically. The meaning of this bridge is not only that it allows vehicles to cross the canyon, it also shows the world the height of China's bridge building technology. In one of the most extreme valleys on Earth, Chinese engineers turned cliffs, deep canyons, strong winds, and massive height differences into part of the engineering itself. This is the Huajiang Grand Canyon Bridge, a super bridge built above the clouds, a Chinese engineering miracle that turned the impossible into reality.